Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We join the Star-Spangled Banner to start the broadcast. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sycamore, Ohio. We are live here in Warrior Country inside Warriors Gymnasium. Nate Mullins, Greg the Wizard Kinn on the call with you here tonight. We've got Cooper Snyder on the main camera. Thanks for tuning in here with us on the Xcaret Mexican Restaurant pregame show. We're just moments away from the opening tip between these two N10 rivals as we have the Seneca East Tigers facing off against the Mohawk Warriors. And before we get you into the details of this one, and before we dive into this one, let's go ahead and thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to be here and broadcast this game live and paywall free right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We'd like to thank Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Hope in Fostoria, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, UIS Insurance and Investments, Vicek Orthodontics, Mullins Entertainment, Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery, First National Bank of Sycamore, Clouse Construction, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouses, the Ohio Army National Guard, and Feasel's Frame and Collision. All proud sponsors bringing you tonight's broadcast live and paywall free right here on the pulse of the Buckeye State, Heart of Ohio Sports. Mohawk comes into this one at 3-5 overall. They are 1-3 within the N10. Seneca East stands at 9-3. They are 5-2 in the N10 Conference. And actually, those records are updated now. 3-6 for Mohawk and 1-4. They are they just played this past Tuesday against Colonel Crawford. And then from Seneca East, it is 10-3 now as they picked up a win on Tuesday against Ridgedale. So once again, we're live here with the pregame show. They're doing the pregame introductions here. But once again, I want to remind you of all of our title sponsors here tonight. Pregame show is brought to you by Xcaret Mexican Restaurant. Halftime show brought to you by Hope in Fostoria. And the postgame show brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. Keys to the game tonight brought to you by UIS Insurance and Investments. Vicek Orthodontics is your player spotlight sponsor. Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery brings you the player of the game. First National Bank of Sycamore is our sponsor for all timeouts tonight. Clouse Construction is the fan of the game sponsor. And Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse brings you the Defensive Player of the Game award. Those are your title sponsors.
I don't see any ESPN-type crew here tonight, Nate, so these fans out here watching the broadcast tonight, get those pictures sent in.
That's
I
right.
want to see some cool fans.
But I want to see your setup. I want to see how you're watching the game. Comment in the comments and let us know where you're watching from. But send us a picture of your setup. Send us a picture of you watching the game in your man cave, your she shed, whatever you got going on. Show us what your setup looks like. You will be entered into the contest to win our Fan of the Game, brought to you by Clouse Construction. Contest, what do you win? You win the Fan of the Game.
Fame and notoriety.
That's right. We're just about ready to get set here to get started. As, once again, these two teams, familiar foes out of the N10 Conference, although next year when the conference splits into two different divisions, Greg, they're not going to play each other.
That's going to be strange.
It's going to be weird. This is a great rivalry between the two teams. So, and the opening tip controlled by the Warriors. We're underway here at Mohawk Warriors Gymnasium. Nate Mullins, Greg the Wizard Kinn on the call with you. Cooper Snyder on the camera. Warriors have possession to start this one out. We'll get you starting five here in just a moment. And that one is going to go out of bounds as they tried to work it around the perimeter. But unable to handle it was Jack Sager. And that one goes out of bounds. Tiger basketball. Luke Mason brings it into the forecourt for Seneca East.
See, they got all the stats on the one scoreboard totally covered by the hoop over here. Got a nice fancy new scoreboard.
Oh, I love the new digital scoreboard over here. Couple of familiar sponsors up there.
Oh, yeah.
Luke Mason with the basketball.
Say those community-minded sponsors, you're going to see their names a lot around these schools and these areas.
Right wing jump shot off the mark. Jaron Deponette grabs the rebound, puts it up and in.
How about these?
We got a official's warning against the fans along the baseline saying, hey guys, we got to get up in the stands.
Yeah, listen guys, this is a court. You can't be on the court.
It's not the football field.
Yeah.
They do that during the football games though. They get away with it.
How about these orange uniforms over here for the Tigers?
Love it. I love the orange.
It's like the number isn't black. It's almost like a gray or a gold or something. I can't really tell for sure, but something different, unique for sure.
It has almost like a Golden Bears kind of look to it, doesn't it?
So it definitely gives me the jungle vibes.
Yeah.
That's what it is, yeah. I'm surprised they don't have stripes on them.
Poked away. Luke Mason with the steal for the Tigers. They look to push. Mason pops it from three. Off the back of the rim, no.
Oh, nice rebound there.
He's going to get his change. In and out. And ball fought for under the basket.
Get his change.
Warriors.
Get his change there, Nate. He must have been paying by card because he got declined twice.
Tigers will keep the basketball. 6:09 left to play here in the first quarter. They lead it 2-0. Mason gets it into Deponette. And Landon Hicks shot off the mark. Rebound grabbed by the Warriors.
Warriors got to get out from under the basket there, get some room to breathe.
Familiar face, for me anyways. Tristan Bright pulls up from three and knocks that one down. Young man put together a few of our player of the game videos during football season. Just had a really busy schedule. We couldn't find any real opportunities to work him into the schedule because, man, he was busy all football season.
I tell you, Nate, that's kind of the double-edged sword here with we get these student athletes and just students in general that hit us up and they want to help and they want to do things, but a lot of times, you know, the life of a teenager is a busy life, and sometimes their schedule don't necessarily work out with what we need them for.
That's right. But he's a great kid.
Yeah, we love to get him in when we can and have him help out, get a little bit of experience under the belt.
Looking forward to possibly getting an opportunity to work with him during baseball season. We'll see. But he is a great athlete as he leads the team in scoring with 11.5 points per game. Senior guard.
So you guys could be the next Cooper Snyder. Believe it or not, we didn't grow him in a lab. He actually came to us.
I tell you what, Hopewell did a pretty good job of developing him for us, though. He came pretty well prepared. About one of the best prepared students that we've had come join us on the broadcast team, because he didn't really take a whole lot of training, you know? I kind of gave him a camera and threw him to the wolves a little bit.
Some people just get it, man.
Tigers lead at 5-3. 5:20 left here in the first quarter. They have possession. I'll get you the starting five for the Seneca East Tigers. Number 3, Luke Mason, senior guard. Number 4, Brady Bloom, senior forward. Number 5, Logan Collins, junior forward. Number 12, Jaron Deponette, freshman forward. And number 40, Landon Hicks, junior forward.
Oh,
there's your starting five for the Seneca East Tigers. Now into the game for Seneca East is Aiden Perkins and Nicholas Parks as they check in. Pull-up shot from Rhett Leith, no good. Rebound grabbed by the Tigers. Jaron Deponette. Deponette kicks it to Parks under the basket. Nicholas Parks off the mark.
It's a nice move, but just unable to come up with it.
Bright pushes it, kicks it out. Leith back to Bright, pulls up, right wing three, off the mark. Warriors had the loose ball, but Clouse, it looks like he was on the baseline when he tried to save it. So it'll go back to the Tigers. 4:23 left here in the first quarter. Tigers lead it by 2.
We got ourselves a little bit of an early start here tonight, Nate. We just now hit 6:30.
Yes, I mean, they were ready to go.
Another great crowd out here tonight. Maybe 1 or 2 seats left here, unlike last night's game. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, but I imagine once the band gets in here, there's not going to be a whole lot left.
I forgot about that. Uh-oh. And then it'll get loud, loud, loud.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we got the Tiger mascot over here. You know how I love my mascots.
Right.
See him over here. I love a good mascot, man. I just love effort.
Oh, for sure. And that's a nice shot there. Keegan Bowes bullied his way up for that one, but off the mark. Warriors with the possession. They're starting 5 on the floor. Senior guard Tristan Bright, number 0. Number 1, sophomore Zeke Magallanes. Or is it Magallanes? I think we said it was Magallanes at one point, right? Either way.
I've heard it all.
Number 3, Jack Sager, junior guard. Number 10, Levi Teal, sophomore post, sorry. And Andon Klaus, number 14, junior post. There's your starting 5 for the Mohawk Warriors.
So we had a comment here, Nate. Somebody that says, hope this game's as good as last night's Hopewell Loudon Chieftain game was. I'll tell you, and we're just getting started here, but with a 3-5 game, it looks like we're heading that way.
Yeah. And these two teams, I tell you what, I always say throw the records out the window, you know, but this is one of those matchups, Greg, where at the end of the season it proved it. It doesn't matter what the records are when these two teams face off. Because look at the regular season for football this year.
There's these healthy rivalries between some of these schools, and this is definitely one of those.
Warrior basketball, but a turnover as a travel called against number 12, Trenton Korfman.
I like how they just take the shot anyways just to keep themselves hot.
Yeah, right.
He's like, this ain't going to make it, but whatever.
Korfman getting some playing time as a freshman. Right wing 3 from Parks off the mark.
Good rebound there.
Luke Mason.
About that behind the back there, just putting some moves on there, Nate.
Recently crossed the 1,000 point mark for the Seneca East Tigers. And a held ball on the floor. Possession arrow will favor the Warriors.
Checking in for the Tigers, number 4, Blue, and for the Warriors, number 21.
Brady Bloom checking back in for Seneca East. For Mohawk, number 21, Brady Hannum checks in for the first time. Tristan Bright, top of the key.
I wonder if he's related to Donnie at all.
I don't know. There's a few of those Hannums over here, I know that.
Speaking of Donnie, we forgot to wish him a happy birthday, Nate.
It is his birthday. Was it yesterday? I think it was
so,
yesterday.
Yeah.
Happy 18th birthday
He's
to
a grown man now.
the Don. Crazy that he's a grown man. You would never guess it. He's going to be a chicken tender kid for life with me, though.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
That's right.
There we go. Getting some more points going. So we were sitting at 5-3 there for a minute.
Jaron Deponette on the board once again. He's got 4 points. Korfman works it over to Hannum.
Man.
Hannum had it stripped away.
Nice. Whoa, look at that.
Still fighting for the basketball. Yeah, we got a foul called on Seneca East.
Wow.
This one goes on Logan Collins. Actually, no. I'm going to say that goes on the Warriors.
Did they say Chevalier? Is that what the name is?
Chevalier. I think that's what the name was. I don't have one of those on my roster. Oh, yeah, dude. Never mind. Eli Chevalier. 42. There he is.
Yeah, he was in a dogfight.
The 55 Chevy.
The 42 Chevy.
Nah. And 55 is a basketball number. They should have given it to him. Oh, look at the scrum on the floor. Warriors basketball. Timeout.
You sure we're playing basketball here?
Paul Dunn calls timeout. Boy, this is a physical start to this game. Let's check with the, of course, timeout's brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. Let's talk about the keys to the game brought to you by our friends at UIS Insurance and Investments. For Mohawk tonight, it's going to be critical. They have got to take the open shot. When they see it, take it. Control the offensive glass. Find a way to get those offensive boards, second chance opportunities, but also slow the pace. Try to settle into your half-court sets. Don't force it. That's going to be key for Mohawk. For Seneca East, kind of the opposite. They need to push the tempo. Get some points in transition. Fast break opportunities are going to be key for Seneca East tonight. Find your mismatches. Exploit those mismatches wherever you can. The Gatorade.
You think they're allowed to be? Gatorade bottles fighting each other on the basketball court. That's hilarious. Great shot.
I love it. Once again, keys to the game brought to you by our friends at UIS Insurance and Investments. You are tickled pink with anything like that.
Hilarious.
You get so geeked out about anything like that, I swear.
I needed to bring it to your attention before they took it away.
It's like, oh, look, there's 2 Gatorade bottles and they're fighting.
It's just hilarious. But what was really cracking me up was I was like, I don't know if Gatorade's approving of that usage.
Yeah. I don't think they can really do anything about it. That's why Disney gave in and said, all right, here, Sora, you can take our money. And the rebound goes out of bounds. Warrior basketball. Tristan Bright looking to inbound under his own basket. Had it stripped away. Luke Mason looking to push. Deponette lays it up and in. Jaron Deponette with the feed from Luke Mason. Well, 2-3 zone here from the Tigers. Tigers very handsy right now with the ball. Challenging that shot, but Tristan Bright got it to go. Bright with 5 points. Jaron Deponette has all 11 points for the Tigers to start this one out. Tristan Bright throws that one away. And it was intended for Zeke Magallanes. 6'7"? Is that what he's doing over there, Greg? 6'7"? The ref? Did you see him over there?
Nothing made me laugh more than when Harold Fanning did that on his 67th reception or whatever. I seen him do that, and I was like, why is he? And then they said that, and I was like, oh, okay, he's allowed to then.
Landon Hicks with it.
Just fix the scoreboard.
Gives it to Jaron Deponette. Deponette drives it into the paint. Lost it. Goes out of bounds. Substitution into the game now. Keegan Bose checking in for Jaron Deponette. He takes a seat with those 11 points. Lost the scoreboard for a split second over there. 32 seconds left here in the first quarter. Tigers lead it 11-5. Stolen away. Luke Mason with another steal. Mason, kick out, cross court, spots up for 3 and knocks it down. Brady Bloom.
Tigers starting to get themselves a nice lead here, Nate.
Magallanes from 3 from the half court is no good.
Oh, even lights in the backboard?
Yeah.
Ooh, fancy.
That's going to do it for the first quarter. Tigers lead at 14-5. We'll step aside, take a timeout. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere, folks. You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
At First National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. We are invested in your success, and our team is here to help. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Welcome back to Warriors Gymnasium here in Sycamore, Ohio. Nate Mullins, Greg the Wizard Kinn on the call with you. Cooper Snyder on the main camera. Thanks for tuning in here with us for this N10 matchup as the Seneca East Tigers lead the Warriors of Mohawk 14-5 as we start the second quarter. Jaron Deponette, before that last three-pointer from Brady Bloom, was responsible for all of the Tigers' points. He has 11 points in the first quarter alone. He's on the bench as we start this second quarter. Tigers lead it by 9. Luke Mason. Gives it off to Bloom.
Yeah, we had a 5-3 game for a good minute there, Nate. And now all of a sudden, 9-point lead.
Mason kicks it down low.
Nice little toss underneath. Oh.
Bo's shot no good.
Oh.
The putback no good from Logan Collins, but he draws the foul, and he will go to the line. One thing I'll say about this Seneca East team, Greg, there's never a shortage of 6-footers for Seneca East. They always have a bevy of tall kids, but for some reason, Greg, there's a little bit more under 6 foot that I'm used to seeing from the Tigers. But these are some good ball players. It's just I'm used to seeing all those big kids on the line. Second free throw off the mark. So Collins got 1 of 2. Levi Teal steps inside the three-point arc, pops the shot from around the elbow and knocks that one down. The sophomore with his first basket of the game.
Take it. Oh!
That was,
man, both of those guys, that's
physical.
lucky.
That was very physical.
The way that they hit each other, they're lucky the heads didn't smack together there, Nate. So both of them got right up, too, thank goodness.
Ooh, they called that on Seneca East?
Really? I mean,
So evidently, I think they're saying that he stood in front of him and blocked him from trying to get the steal there.
It looked like they were both going for a ball to me.
But I mean, if the pass is being pet, I don't know.
Yeah, that's an interesting one there, Nate.
I'm not I don't know the rules to basketball officiating
that's exactly
as much
what I was going to say. I was like, I'm not in a position to make that call. I just know what I saw.
Clouse under the basket, denied. Teal gets the rebound, puts it up and in. Levi Teal.
Maybe the momentum that they needed to get started right there.
Teal leads the team in rebounding, averaging 10 per game. Mason gets the pass, feeds it to Deponette from the elbow. No good, off the back of the rim. And Teal grabs the rebound, and he's fouled. Reaching foul on Logan Collins. Second foul on Collins. Second team foul comes at the 6:23 mark here in the second quarter. Teal has sparked a little bit of a run here for the Warriors, as he's got 4 points. Got those 2 early fouls, had to take a seat.
He's definitely, like you said, lit the spark, Nate, kind of bringing them back into this one here.
Under the basket, stolen away. Logan Collins grabs it for the Tigers. Now Luke Mason looking to push, pops it from 3. Ooh. Off the rim, no. Rebound tipped. And unable to save it is Aiden Perkins. Out of bounds, off the Tigers. Warriors looking to inbound. Zeke Magianis. Over to Tristan Bright. Can I just call him Zeke? Is that okay? I like that. I just want to make sure I'm saying his name right. Bright pulls up from 3. No. Off the back of the rim. Too strong.
Man.
Chevalier unable to put it back. And we got a foul under the basket. That's going to go on Landon Clouse. Clouse called for the foul. He'll take a seat. Each team with 2 team fouls. Mason brings it into the forecourt. Landon Hicks feeds it to Depinet. Now Mason. Boy, he is a... can you imagine trying to defend that kid?
Yeah, look at, I mean...
Depinet with the layup off the glass. He's got 13 now.
It kind of reminds me of being a kid and people just playing keep away, the way they got the ball up so high and they're able to just get it to each other like that over top of everybody.
I'm just saying, like Luke Mason, he reminds me a lot of Steph Curry in the way that when he doesn't have the ball, constantly moving. And a held ball under the basket. Possession arrow favors the Warriors. But yeah, he's constantly cutting, just moving. He's so fast, hard to keep up with. Levi Teal. Tristan Bright with it now. Back to Teal.
Nice little no-look pass there like that. Keeping his eyes forward, just tosses it over to his teammate.
Teal on the right wing, gives it back to Magallanes. Now Bright, Chevalier from mid-range, and he's going to get called for the walk.
Gets frantic down there, Nate, trying to move that ball around a lot. It's Tigers defense. They're really pushing it.
They really are. And they're swarming. Depinet rolls to the basket, puts it up, no.
That looked like a sure thing for a second.
Rebound tipped out of bounds by the Warriors. It'll stay with the Tigers. 17-9 your score. Seneca East on top. 4:12 left to play here in the second quarter. Mason inbounds to Depinet. His layup off the glass is no good. Teal for the Warriors. Ooh, that was close. Close to a travel. And Tristan Bright loses it. Depinet grabs it for the Tigers. To Mason. Mason looking to push. Had it poked away from behind by Levi Teal.
Tell you what, his ability to spin around there and not lose the ball, that was crazy. I mean,
his ball handling
quick.
skills.
It just happened real fast, but man.
Yeah, he's impressive to watch.
Looked like a little tornado spinning around out there, and I was like, how did the ball not just go flying out?
He's got a little bit of John Stockton in him. Like, I can compare that. That's a really good comparison for his game. That shot is off the mark, and Teal looks to push. Magallanes with it. Over to Bright on the left wing. Back to Zeke Magallanes at the top of the key. He pulls up from 3 and knocks it down.
From downtown.
That 3 points right into the camera shot, so it's like right on the scoreboard. It's like 3 points. Thanks for the free graphic.
Depinet with it.
Nice
over
shot.
to Mason, left wing 3. Bow! He said, I see your 3.
From downtown.
Man, and how demoralizing is that, Nate? You go down, you get the 3, you get the momentum rolling, and then they go right back down and say, I got one. Match right back. Cool.
Sager under the basket. Schwack. Depinet with the swat. Mason. Left wing 3 off the back of the rim, no good from Aiden Perkins. Warriors looking to push it. Now they settle into the half court. Mason with some great on-ball defense there. That's a kickball on Aiden Perkins.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Nah.
Definitely didn't see that.
Timeout called by Seneca East. Coach Tony Langhurst wants to talk things over. We'll talk it over as well right here with 2:27 left in the second quarter.
I'm looking at player spotlight now.
First National Bank of Sycamore is your sponsor for the timeout. But now we're going to take a look at our player spotlight brought to you by Vicek Orthodontics. And first, we're going to start out with Mohawk Warriors sophomore forward, Levi Teal, averaging 11 points per game, shooting 43% from 2-point, 60% from the free throw line. He's averaging 10 rebounds per game, leading the team in rebounds. Just under 2 assists per game and about 2.5 steals per game as well. There's your spotlight for the Warriors. Now for the Seneca East Tigers, we're looking at Jaron Deponette, as he's already surpassed his scoring average on the season. Came in averaging 12 per game, shooting 40% from the floor, 62% from free throw line, and 41% from three. Just under 5 rebounds per game for Jaron Deponette. Some more graphics up there for you, Greg.
Yeah, man. Cooper's pointing them out to me. It's like, I already saw him. But I need to make
trying to catch up to the hot dog.
Yeah, it's just, I love the silly cartoon stuff, as you can tell.
There's a bowling alley flavor here.
So that's what it looks like. That's great. Yeah. Good choice with the player spotlight there tonight, Nate. Like, as you said, already surpassing his points per game average here tonight.
Yeah. Teal under the basket, put it up and in. Levi Teal. Pretty sure he's got 6 points. His points are hidden behind the score.
The shot clock.
Shot clock.
That they won't use.
Hey, it's there for when we're ready for it. Hey, at least they're ahead of it.
I'm a big fan of the lights in the backboard. I love that.
Deponette. Oh, what a roll to the basket, and Jaron Deponette finishes. He's got 15 points here for the Tigers.
He must have caught wind that he was going to be your player spotlight.
Must have caught wind we were going to be here. He just wants to hold the winged cardinal.
Who doesn't?
Mason
Sometimes I just
looking to push. Deponette, nice feed.
Man.
What a feed.
Razzle dazzle.
Now I'm starting to wonder if he doesn't have like earbuds in or something. He's listening to us right now.
Wow. Impressive connection between Mason and Deponette.
Stealing it right now.
Yeah, Levi Teal is going to be fouled on the floor. Foul against Tigers.
Foul against Jack Sager.
No, that's going to go on Luke Mason. If that was on Sager, it'd be the Tigers basketball. Teal takes the inbound. Pulls up from the free throw line, knocks it down. Boy, Greggy, that one was wet.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure Teal now has 8.
As I say, all puns intended. They were pawing at that one when he released that shot.
Luke Mason settles it down. Looks like they're trying to hold this one. Potentially for the final shot.
They've been going at it so frantically. I would be like, yeah, we can just chill for the last 30 seconds.
And see, this is where the shot clock argument definitely has its merit.
Because this doesn't happen a lot, but when it does, it's just a weird.
And when people say, well, just play defense, it's like they're not going to come out and play defense.
Yeah, what do you want them to do? So we're going to get inside 10 seconds here.
Down to 5 seconds on the clock. Mason tied up by the defense. Grab the jersey. And that one goes on Jack Sager. Yeah, he's like, that one actually is on Sager.
3 seconds here. What are they going to do?
Hicks.
Nice.
They pull up for 3. Off the mark. Hayden Perkins, he was able to get the shot off. But it doesn't go. Tigers lead it 24-16 as we head to halftime. Stick around, folks. Halftime show brought to you by our friends at Hope in Fostoria. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
This is a Butler building, and so is this one, and this one, and this one too. They're all Butler buildings. Custom designed, custom built to exacting specifications by Clouse Construction, your local Butler builder. Discover the difference a versatile Butler manufacturing building system can make for your new facility. Virtually any size, any shape, any usage. Call Clouse Construction today. You'll find their work all over Northwest Ohio and online at clouseconstruction.com.
We are your neighbors, your sons and daughters. We are learning life and job skills and getting an education. We're proud to serve Ohio. We are your Ohio Army National Guard. Learn more about part-time service at nationalguard.com/OH.
Since 1847, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse has been Tiffin's trusted florist. From stunning arrangements to everyday flowers, they help you say it beautifully. Whether you're celebrating life's victories or supporting your loved ones, stop by their beautiful shop on Greenfield Street or order online at wagnerflowers.com for easy pickup or delivery. Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, where tradition blooms.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State. You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State. More than just a game, this is Heart of Ohio Sports.
At Vicek Orthodontics, they're all about creating confident, healthy smiles for every age. Dr. Vicek and the team use the latest techniques to make your orthodontic journey comfortable and effective. Discover the difference of personalized care and a smile you'll be proud to show off. Schedule your consultation with Vicek Orthodontics today.
After an injury or surgery, adults are often prescribed opioids or stimulants, powerful drugs that help with pain or focus. But when unused or expired medications linger, they pose serious risks: misuse, addiction, or accidental poisoning, especially for children. Seneca County has 5 locations where you can safely dispose of medications. Take it to the box or use a deter bag at home to deactivate them safely and permanently. Prevent misuse, protect your family, dispose safely. Learn more or request a free Deter-A-Safe disposal bag at carsa.org. Prevention starts with you.
At UIS Insurance and Investments, we're committed to protecting what matters most. That's why we partner with Auto Owners Insurance, offering reliable coverage and personalized service from people you can trust. UIS and Auto Owners Insurance, working together to keep you covered no matter what life throws your way.
Keep it locked in. You're watching Hoops on Hoos.
Greg? What about our G.I. Joe bug? And we're back here at Mohawk Warriors Gymnasium. Nate Mullins, Greg the Wizard Kinn on the call with you here. And we also have Cooper Snyder on the camera. Thanks for tuning in here with us for the halftime show, brought to you by our friends at Hope in Fostoria.
Wait, with the camera, say hi to the folks at home.
Hey, how's it going, folks? Once again, we're here for this N10 matchup between Mohawk and Seneca East, with the Tigers leading 24-16 here at halftime. Let's take a moment and thank our sponsors before we start the second half. We'd like to thank Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Hope in Fostoria, your Legacy Federal Credit Union, UIS Insurance and Investments, Vicek Orthodontics, Mullins Entertainment, Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery, First National Bank of Sycamore, Clouse Construction, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouses, the Ohio Army National Guard, and Feasel's Frame and Collision. All proud sponsors bringing you high school basketball all season long right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. One half of our player spotlight, Jaron Deponette leads all scorers with 17 points in the first half. Deponette has 17, the Warriors have 16, Greg.
That's impressive. That's an impressive stat right there.
For a freshman especially. There's Deponette, pulls up from the free throw line, knocks it down, picks up where he left off in the first half, as he's got 19 points now. Magallanes pulls up from three, that one off the mark, and it goes out of bounds.
I tell you, Nate, it's like you know what you're talking about sometimes when you pick these players of the spotlight. I swear. You pick these kids, and then that game is just the name over and over again.
Sometimes. I just like this matchup because you can think about these two kids are going to be matching up against each other for the next few years.
And that's why it's a smart spotlight pick, because you're not just going through.
And I love the matchup during football. Those two kids battled it out during football so well. There's Deponette with another basket. He's up to 21.
That's hilarious. I wasn't paying attention to who put it in. I saw somebody score, and I was like, I wonder if that was,
21 out of the 28 points for Jaron Deponette. Tristan Bright drives the baseline, puts that one up, no good. That one poked away, and they're going to say off of the Warriors.
So, I mean, Nate, so far
during football, like I said, those two matched up really well. Well, what were you saying, Greg?
I was saying, so far in this one, from what we've seen there, what do you say is the Warriors coach there at halftime?
Honestly, if I'm coaching these Warriors, you've got to get more physical down low. The Tigers are getting way too many second chance opportunities, way too many second looks at the basket, and they're looking like, most of the time, Greg, when they get those offensive boards, there's not really anybody that's trying to contest for that board, you know? Levi Teal's done a great job. He's really battling down low, but outside of Chevalier, they really don't have a whole lot of size, Greg. So it's been tough sledding to start this one out for the Warriors, and I'd say, if anything, they've got to find a way to be more physical down low.
They got to match the physicality of the Tigers, because most of these games, Nate, you kind of look at them, at least I do, I look at them as one team sometimes bullies the other one.
Yep.
And so far, these Tigers have been the bullies here tonight.
That shot off the mark from Landon Hicks.
Uh-oh. Got something on the floor?
Yeah, you got some kiddos down on the floor cleaning up a spill, as I think somebody spilled their Skittles. Eric's not even here.
So I got mine right here.
Yep, there's a Skittle over there. There's a Skittle over there. Yep, that's what we're doing, cleaning up Skittles.
Listen, they weren't mine, I promise.
Look at kids eating Skittles over there. He's like, I'm sorry.
I thought you were going to say he's eating the ones off the floor.
Great job by our camera operator. Cooper's on top of it. We got the Skittles cleaned up. Clean up on aisle 7.
At least it happened now and not at a tie game, 30 seconds left moment.
Magallanes kicks it out to Bright. Left wing three. Off the rim. No.
Too much.
Rebound by the Warriors.
Nice pass.
Teal kicks it out. Sager for three. Got it to go. Jack Sager.
That's a smooth looking one there.
Hicks with the basketball. Had it poked away. Levi Teal with the steal.
Was it Sager last year that me and Tommy made the jokes about him having night moves or something like that? I remember saying something, I think Tommy commented, and was like, I would have went with night moves or something.
Yeah, right. Tristan Bright over to Andon Clouse. Checks back into the game with those fouls. He had 2 fouls in the first half.
Pops that one up in there.
Nice feed. Zeke Magallanes. Maybe it is Magallanes.
So the announcer said Magallanes or Magallanes.
Watch, I've been saying it wrong the whole time. His parents are like, this guy just butchers his name every time.
I think if they were really upset, I probably would have seen a comment by now.
I think so.
That's usually the ones that...
Well, it's probably one of those names that's like they've heard it a million different ways. They're like, I don't know, whatever. Like my wife's original maiden name was Bickelhaupt. You would be surprised how many different ways people say that name.
Buttercups.
Butterstuff.
Ooh. He kind of hesitated getting that one. I think maybe he was going to get a foul. He knocked it away from him. He slowly got it back.
Bright over to Magallanes.
Nice.
Levi Teal knocks that one down.
And in his face, still able to come down with that.
Woo. That was a nice looking shot, and the Warriors trim it to a 5-point deficit. They were down by 10.
Yeah, putting in some good work here.
Actually, they were down by 12 at one point.
Checking in for the Tigers. Jump ball is Warrior ball.
Warriors with the basketball.
Yeah, they started the second half here with 16. Already able to put up 7. It's pretty good compared to the 16 you had in the first half.
Bright from downtown, no good. Yeah, we got a foul under the basket.
Fouls on Andon Clouse.
That one goes on Andon Clouse.
Substitution for the Warriors, number 12.
For Clouse, I believe that is his 3rd foul or 4th. I can't see behind the shot clock. Mason. You'd think with how big that beautiful scoreboard is up there.
I tell you, that's what kind of cracks me up about some of these places, Nate. It's great facilities.
Wow.
Great facilities, great equipment, but the size of the venues, man, you know, for the people that show out for these kind of games, you think that these gyms would be a little bit bigger?
I think this was something that, yeah, in hindsight, they probably would have wanted to add a couple more rows. It's a beautiful facility, though.
Yeah, it's absolutely
gorgeous. Mason nearly had it stripped away, gets it down low. Now they kick it back out. This is Brady Bloom. Now to Perkins. Perkins to Depanet. Depanet, Mason now with it.
Again, it's a good ball movement.
Luke Mason with the floater, no. Rebound grab by Teal. Empty possession there for the Tigers.
Yeah, they've had a lot of those here in this third period, Nate. That's what's allowed the Warriors to make a comeback here.
Magallanes pulls up from 3, no. Empty possession there for the Warriors. That probably was not the shot that Paul Dunn wanted there.
There you go.
And then Duck Parks makes him pay as he goes up and under. Gets that one to go. Puts the Tigers back up by 7.
The basketball's crazy like that. Sometimes you have no shot, and then all of a sudden you just find a player underneath the basket.
Oh, what a beautiful pass under the basket. And a foul.
Yeah, running out of his shoes over here, Nate. He's got to tie him back up.
A little bit of
Dazzle.
Aiden Perkins at the line.
Oh. It's a little short on that one.
Perkins still looking for his first points of the game. Now he's looking for his first point of the game. Some substitutions in. Keegan Bowes checks in, as is Landon Hicks.
And once again, Nate, this game going real fast here. Don't forget to send in your fan of the game photos.
That's right.
This game's going to be over before you know it, folks.
Fan of the game brought to you by Clouse Construction. Send us your picture. How you watching the game? Tristan Bright pulls up. Off the mark from the elbow. A rebound grabbed by Bloom. Actually, that was Keegan Bowes with the rebound. Hicks gives it off to Mason under the basket. Nearly stolen away. Nice save by Parks.
Yeah, wow.
But he saved it right to the Warriors. Mason nearly got the steal.
Way to get on that one.
Yeah.
Like, I thought for sure that was going to be a Tiger ball. And
an offensive foul against the Warriors as Landon Hicks stepped up to take the charge there. That's how you take charge. 2:15 left here in the third. Rhett Leith checks in for Tristan Bright.
Says Mohawk's got 4 fouls in this period?
Yep. No team fouls for the Tigers here in the third quarter.
Oh, maybe some more Skittle dust on the floor down there.
Hard telling, but the floor crew's doing an outstanding job here tonight. They are definitely earning their Skittles. Mason cross-court pass as Deponette is going to get fouled.
So he threw that one up. It looked like it was coming to us, Nate.
I think that's going on number 5, Jagger Eckleberry. Moves like Jagger.
5 fouls now.
And that'll put Jaron Deponette at the free throw line for 2 shots.
Still got 2 minutes left in this one here, too. How about them shoes he's wearing there, Nate? They almost have like this pearlescent shine to them.
Yeah, I like those.
I seen him like working his feet right before the shot, and I was like, what?
They almost look like they're light up kind of, but they're not. Gets the second one to go.
Just the equipment and the gear that they have these days is amazing.
Deponette on the season, 62% from the line. Got 1 of 2 on that trip.
I'd say it's about average, huh?
Yep.
Little.
Teal on the baseline, had it stripped away. Nice poke away by Duck Parks. Now Luke Mason looking to push. Now pops it from 3, off the mark. That one a little short. He got the shot he wanted, but just not enough on it. Michaelanis pulls up from 3, off the mark. Teal grabs the rebound, puts it up and in. Levi Teal.
So you're going to take them big shots. If you can't make them, you got to get those rebounds. We talked about those empty possessions, Nate.
Deponette. Parks had that one. I think he threw that one away. I thought it was poked, but I guess not. Warriors bring it into the forecourt. They trail by 7. Rhett Leith pulls up from mid-range, tried the bank, but it was not open.
Bank's only open during timeout, right?
I guess so. Mason hands it off to Perkins. I'll tell you what, for as much as that kid works, does he even have any sweat on his body? Like, I'd be pouring sweat working as hard as that kid is out there.
And
stripped away.
We talked about this game being physical, and you see it there.
Held ball.
Say how much they want at it without any fouls happening, no whistles being blown. It's physical, but it's clean.
It is. Possession arrow favors the Tigers. It'll stay on this end of the floor. Brady Bloom looking to inbound for Seneca East. Gets it into Luke Mason in the backcourt. Down to 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Tigers looking to control this one, possibly for the last possession. We'll see. Mason.
They've been in the driver's seat. They just want to stay in the
driver's
seat.
Draws a double team. Hicks Depinet back to Mason. Mason.
Move it around.
Now Mason splits the double team. Thought about a three, kicks it over to Bloom, had that one blocked. And that's how we end the third quarter. Tigers on top, 32-25. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back after this. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Prevent opioid and stimulant misuse in your teen sports journey. Keep all medications locked and only use them as prescribed. Talk openly about the dangers of misusing painkillers and stimulants. Work with healthcare providers to find safe alternatives for pain and focus. Protect their future. Prevent misuse. Visit carsa.org for prevention tips and community resources.
Keep it locked in. You're watching Hoops on Hoos.
All right, and we're back here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Nate Mullins, Greg the Wizard Kinn on the call with you here tonight. Cooper Snyder on the camera. We start the fourth quarter. Tigers lead it 32-25. They've led by as many as 12 in this one. Warriors have clawed their way back. But it hasn't really been particularly close at any point, Greg. I think they got it to within 5 at one point, but that's about as close as they got it.
They just a minute ago, it was a 9-point game again. They just slowly keep working their way back in, Nate, but
they feed it to Teal under the basket.
You can't play keep up the entire game. You got to take the lead at some point.
Leith takes the pass on the right wing, had it poked away, gets it back. Korfman pulls up, had it blocked. And that's going to be Tiger basketball on the held ball. I hear it called jump ball during high school, but they never jump for it. So why wouldn't you just call it a held ball, you know? Because they're not going to jump for it.
I thought he called it Tiger Bomb.
Mason's three off the mark. Depinet with the rebound. Gives it back to Mason. And we had an official's timeout here as Leith shaken up on the play. He took a shot from Jaron Depinet on this turnaround. And I think they're going to make him come out of the game to get checked out.
Yeah, safety first, Nate. Ain't no basketball game worth your health.
That's right. Jack Sager checks into the game for Rhett Leith. That pass stolen away. Magallanes. Now left wing three from Korfman. That one off the mark. Teal grabs the offensive rebound. His putback no good, but he draws the foul, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Fouls on number 4, Brady Blue.
Gotta make these shots here. Talk about the empty possessions. This is just a little bonus here.
Brady Bloom called for the foul. Now it goes in and out. 7:05 left in the ball game. Make sure you submit your pictures for Fan of the Game, brought to you by Clouse Construction. I'll bring you that right after the conclusion of this one in the postgame show. Teal gets 1 of 2 shots from the free throw line. That's about his season average. He's shooting 50% from the free throw line.
Say we got a comment here from a fan that was watching yesterday too. So not a lot of action in the chat today. Kind of like the third quarter. I mean, I tell you, that's a vibe that I felt all day today. I think it's because it's a Saturday night.
Mason pulls up and knocks it down from the block. But yeah, you're right.
It's just, it feels like a lazy Saturday.
Kinda.
Not for these guys, though. They're putting in all kinds of work.
There's no laziness on the floor tonight, for sure. Magallanes pulls up from 3 off the back of the rim. No.
Man, he has taken a lot of those here tonight.
He really has.
He's got to come down with one.
He hasn't seen a bad-looking open shot. I mean, they're all good-looking shots. It's just
some are a little short, some are a little long. Just got to find that sweet spot.
Sager takes the inbound over to Korfman.
Look at
Had
that.
it poked
Look
away.
at that.
Landon Hicks with the steal for the Tigers. Mason looks to push. Floater in the lane. No.
Oh, man.
Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up. That one in and out.
He was cheated from that one there. So that first one he missed. That second one out.
He was not ready for that one.
Oh, that was good.
Inside of 6 minutes to play here. Magallanes.
Watching from St. Louis, I'm assuming that means.
St. Lou.
Well, let's see the picture. I want to see a picture of you watching. Let's see the setup.
That one in and out on the 3. They get it back.
Oh, again.
That three-pointer no good.
Oh.
Sager is fouled on the rebound.
You know, the way that they've been playing here tonight, Nate, I would expect the score to be even a little tighter than it is. It's just a lot of those missed shots like you talked about. But, man, they are toe-to-toe out here on this court. Both teams running full throttle.
Levi Teal takes the inbound, and he is fouled.
4 Tigers.
There's 3 guys right in front of him as soon as he turned around.
Like they're smothering defense, and then there's literally smothering. And then you look up here at the scoreboard there, Nate. It's kind of the opposite of last period. Now the Tigers have 4 fouls. The Warriors have none.
So are they calling them, never mind. I thought the ref just called them red. Maybe he called them black, I don't know. But they can't say orange? Is it too many syllables? You gotta have 1-syllable words for the team? Teal puts that one up and in.
Well, if they were gonna go with red or black, then you'd have to say Mohawk would be the red and Tigers would be the black, I guess.
Yeah. Five minutes to play here in the ball game. Perkins pulls up from 3. Aiden Perkins knocks it down, and he's got 5. Teal's shot off the mark. Logan Collins with the rebound for the Tigers. 9-point lead for Seneca East now. Collins to Mason. Mason with the runner. No. He's just a little short or a little long on a few of those runners here tonight, but he's had some good looks. Teal drives to the basket.
There you go.
Put it up and in. Levi Teal with an impressive drive.
Got himself a timeout here, too.
And a timeout called by Mohawk. We'll keep it right here for this First National Bank of Sycamore timeout. We'll use this time to thank our sponsors for allowing us to be here. We would like to thank Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Hope in Fostoria, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, UIS Insurance and Investments, Vicek Orthodontics, Mullins Entertainment, Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery, First National Bank of Sycamore, Clouse Construction, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouses, the Ohio Army National Guard, and Feasel's Frame and Collision. All proud sponsors, bringing you high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Nate, after talking last night to Chelsea, there's another reason to stop out the Wagners. I see she was out there putting in some work on the drawing on the window.
She did a beautiful job on the window.
You gotta go out there and check that out, man. It's hard work. She was out there late last night working on that one.
She was out there until we got back because she put in work, and sometimes you got to burn the other end of the candle,
Oh yeah.
But she is more than happy with her job there. She loves it at Wagner. I mean, not just the job itself, but the atmosphere, the staff, everybody out there. It's just such a friendly environment.
And I'll be completely 100% honest with you, Nate. I have not heard one complaint from her about that job.
No, because she
Not
feels
at
like
all.
she's actually valued.
Yeah, like
Like she feels like they value her being there.
Yeah, that speaks volumes.
It wasn't the same before, but yeah.
Talk about the way you treat your employees, the way you treat your customers, all the same, one and the same.
That's right.
Oh, he was almost, didn't look like he was ready for that
feed
pass.
under the basket. Deponette finds Hicks.
I think he thought he was going to take that one. He's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Number 14, Clouse.
And Clouse called for the foul. I believe that's 5 on Clouse. That'll be his last action of the night.
Shooting 2 for the Tigers, Landon Hicks.
Landon Hicks at the free throw line. 2 shots. Got the first one to go.
Extending that lead back out again. It's just, that lead has been almost the same from a majority of this one. And if these Warriors don't do something here these last 4 minutes, I don't see anything changing, Nate.
Timeout by the Tigers. Tony Langhurst wants to talk things over. We'll keep it right here for this First National Bank of Sycamore timeout. Folks, don't forget, you can tell us who you think our defensive player of the game should be. You've been watching this game from start to finish. Drop it in the comments. Who do you think deserves the defensive player of the game, brought to you by Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse?
Yeah, we love to hear you guys' opinions on
Absolutely.
these kind of things.
And also, don't forget, if you're watching the game at home, tell somebody to snap a picture of you in your setup, your man cave, your she shed, whatever you got going on. We want to see how you're watching the game. Send it in to be entered into our contest for the fan of the game, brought to you by Clouse Construction.
Yeah, maybe you're at work, working at the gas station or something, you got the phone down behind the counter checking it out, you know.
That's
Not
right.
that I've ever done anything
No,
like that.
never.
It's the beauty of being able to watch anywhere, Nate.
Warriors with the basketball, coming out of the timeout. Tristan Bright pops it from mid-range, no good.
There you go.
The offensive rebound by Jagger Eckleberry.
This defense.
Full court press by the Warriors.
Yeah, it worked.
Stolen away.
Worked to perfection right there, Nate.
Stolen!
I haven't got to use that one yet. Magalanis. Over to Bright. Now along the baseline.
Man, those Tigers,
Eckleberry.
they're so quick.
Stolen.
Stolen!
Tigers.
It's like they anticipate where the ball's going to go before it even gets passed.
Landon Hicks over to Luke Mason. Mason pulls it back. 3:15 left to play in the ball game. Now Deponette loses it. Teal with the steal.
See, I got a nomination here. From
Puts it up. Puts it in.
Perkins for sure. Smothering defense all game.
Yeah, he has been on it. And that one off the mark. Goes out of bounds.
The guy standing in the doorway wasn't prepared. He had his hands in his pockets.
Yeah.
He just smacked it with his elbow real quick. So they got it back within 5 again, Nate.
Yeah.
This is how it's been here.
And the Warriors have possession now. This is a huge possession with 2:40 left.
Yeah, you got to do something different here with
And
this.
we have a held ball. Possession arrow stays on this end of the floor. So Warriors basketball, 2:38 left to play in the game.
It does benefit the Warriors that the Tigers already have 4 fouls given here, so something to keep an eye on.
Tristan Bright takes the inbound, puts it up.
Robbed.
No.
Robbed, Nate.
The rim just robbed him on that one.
Ooh.
Mason into the forecourt now, crosses the timeline. Deponette with it. Deponette puts it up. No, but he draws the contact. And it looks like he's going to the line for 2 shots. There's our player spotlights as Deponette drove it right at Levi Teal. And Levi Teal called for the foul.
I'll tell you, Deponette, he came out of halftime there and put a couple points up, and he's been quiet since then, Nate.
Yeah.
At least on the scoring end.
I was keeping track. He had 17 at half. 21 at the end of the third, but he's only had 1 here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, so I noticed there at the end of the third, I remember he had 21, and I looked up and said, 22. He was the hot hand there for the first 3.
And unable to convert, but they get the offensive rebound.
Man.
Hicks under the basket, put it up, no, but he draws the foul.
Man.
And Landon Hicks will go to the line.
This is what we've been talking about. They get within 5, and then these Tigers just seem to stiff arm you, push you back, and keep you away from the lead.
Hicks is a 52% free throw shooter on the year. In and out.
So by that logic, he'll make this next one, right?
That's right. That's how it goes, right? Unable to convert, but they get the offensive board again. But Teal strips it away. And a reach-in is going to go against the Tigers. So still a 5-point game, Greg.
Yeah. And you had 2 offensive
And that'll be the
rebounds.
5th foul on the Tigers, so that sends Teal to the line.
That's what I was just saying, Nate, just a minute ago. I was like, you got to keep an eye on that because that's benefiting them.
And Levi Teal on the season, a 60% free throw shooter. He has 20 of 33 on the year. Of course, these stats were through Monday, so don't include Tuesday's stats, but Teal knocks down the first of 2 shots.
Now
makes it a 4-point game.
Again, that might be the smallest deficit of this one.
Tigers well below their season average of 55 points per game.
It's been a lot of defense here tonight. Points hard to come by.
Teal, long breath. Second one off the mark. Able to grab his own rebound, though.
How smooth was that?
And that pass out of the basket goes off the Warriors and out of bounds.
Wow. Just awareness there. Rebound gets bobbed around by a couple guys out to the outside, and he's the first one to grab it.
And that one was a kick ball off the Warriors.
He threw it off its leg, and the Warriors player tried to say it bounced back off of him and hit him, and then went out of bounds.
Mason.
Again, look at this. He got 4 guys covering 1. Oh, my goodness. How?
Ball on the floor. Tigers with the basketball. And a foul is going to go on the Warriors.
Yeah. So the energy's getting a little tight in here, the atmosphere. 4-point game, 2 minutes left.
Brady Bloom with it.
So this is where if the Warriors have anything they've been storing up, holding back in the tank, it's time to let it out.
Last 2 minutes of the game. Can't hold anything back now. Hicks splits the defense, puts it up. No. We got a timeout on the floor. That was a wise timeout there by Tony Langhurst. He saw his player in defensive trouble there and said, hey, let's just talk things over, guys. Let's settle down. Timeout brought to you by our friends at First National Bank of Sycamore.
And again, with less than 2 minutes left, I remind our folks are watching, fan of the game, we want to see your pictures. We want to see how you guys are watching.
That's right.
One of my favorite segments, man. We love it when our fans are involved. That's why we love the comments.
Keep them coming.
Comment here said, I thought he traveled on that one. Sure was close. That's probably the reason he got that timeout in.
Yeah. .130 to play. Tigers lead it by 4. Coming out of the timeout, they'll have possession.
Someone got a reference, Nate.
Yes. Luke Mason gets it in. Jaron Deponette. Bloom is going to be fouled. And the reach in will go against the Warriors. That'll send Brady Bloom to the line.
That's their 5th there, Nate. So now both teams in the bonus here in the last minute 25.
Bloom has only shot 4 free throws all season. He's made 2 of them. Unable to get the first one to go. It stays a 4-point game.
It feels like it's been a 4-point game for 15 minutes now.
Still unable to get that one to go. Warriors grab the rebound. 4-point game. Tristan Bright into the forecourt. Oh, he got away with a walk there.
Yeah, as that left foot did a little slip and slide in there, Nate.
Eckleberry out to Bright for 3. Oh, in and out.
Goodness.
Mason with the rebound. He's fouled along the baseline there, along the sideline.
Them threes are just not in stock tonight for the Warriors.
I like that. Not in stock. That'll put Luke Mason at the free throw line.
Back up to 5-point lead now.
Mason on the season an 85% free throw shooter. 50 of 59, make that 51 out of 60.
Yeah, and with 1:06 left, that 5 points, it just changed the whole game, man. Nails
They got both of them.
Wow.
It's a 6-point game.
Cool's the other side of the pillow.
Magallanes. Eckleberry. Inside of a minute to play. Stolen by the Tigers.
And what a great pass.
Full court pass.
I mean, you got all these Warriors down there in defense, and to be able to get that ball up and over them. Whew.
And Luke Mason will go to the line for 2 shots. And that's the guy you want shooting.
Yeah.
2 free throws here.
Yeah, as the Tigers, like I said, they've been in the driver's seat for this one. They're just trying to maintain, trying to close this one out here, Nate. These Warriors giving it everything to come back. These Tigers just, like I said, trying to stiff arm them, holding them back.
Oh, in and out.
How many times are these guys going to get robbed of baskets tonight? Ouch.
The announcer's jinx right there. Mason. Luke Mason.
There you go.
Got the second. 3 of 4 from the line on his last 2 trips. Puts the Tigers up by 7 with 51 seconds left.
There's a timeout here. Go over game plans, try to figure out what you're going to do with these last 50 seconds, Nate.
This timeout brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. Let's thank our sponsors for allowing us to be here. Broadcast this one live and paywall free for you here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We'd like to thank Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Hope in Fostoria, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, UIS Insurance and Investments, Vicek Orthodontics, Mullins Entertainment, Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery, First National Bank of Sycamore, Clouse Construction, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouses, the Ohio Army National Guard, and Feasel's Frame and Collision. All proud sponsors bringing you high school basketball all season long right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. And we are just about at the midway point of the season. So we have a special package we're putting together here as we close out the rest of the season. If you want to add your name to this list of sponsors, send us a message on Facebook, or you can go ahead and email us, sales@heartofohiosports.com. We would love to add your name to the list of sponsors.
We're going to call that the tax time special or something?
Yeah, right? Valentine's special. The heartbreak special. How about that?
Do you know where we are for this next week? I think Tuesday we're at girls game of Columbian, maybe?
I believe so,
And
yeah.
then I'm not sure.
I think it's Columbian girls versus Bowling Green.
So we had somebody ask you where we're at next weekend. So. But, yeah, we can get to that here in a second.
And Magallanes got that one to go. Yeah, we have
another timeout here?
Timeout on the floor.
Oh, good, I never took it off the screen. Good job, Greg.
But yeah, this Tuesday will be at N10 Columbian Gymnasium for Columbian versus Bowling Green girls. And on Thursday, we will be at Hopewell Loudon Gymnasium for Hopewell Loudon versus Calvert. Ooh. That's Thursday,
Classic
7
battle.
o'clock tip-off for both of those games. So make sure you tune in here on Heart of Ohio Sports.
So we got a Tuesday, Thursday week this coming week. So I guess we're nowhere next weekend.
Yes, nowhere next weekend. That could change if we find a game that we need to be at, but
I'll tell you,
as of right now.
And also it could change by old man winter.
That's
you know
right.
How many times we've had to deal with that here in this basketball season? I know we're getting some dangerous colds Monday and Tuesday, so we'll see if that Tuesday game stays intact.
Yeah. This Tuesday, it looks like it's going to be really cold.
So they took our Thursday game away from us this past week. Old man winter had the roads covered nice.
Yep.
But lucky enough, we were able to get to New Regal last night. It wasn't too bad on the way over there and back. The old Hoosmobile.
The old Hoosmobile. Although I tried to wash it off today at the car wash over there by Fort Ball, and that one, the water lines are frozen over there. Couldn't even use the wire. Full court pass. Depinet puts it up, puts it in. Wow. And draws the foul. Jaron Depinet with his 24th point of the game, looking to add another one and put the Tigers up by 8.
That was just too smooth there, Nate. Full court pass straight to him, right in the arms. Strolls right to the basket. Gets the shot and there.
And he got the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Depinet with 25 points here. 36 seconds left. Eckleberry pulls up from three, no good. Rebound grab by the Tigers.
They're still trying to buy him, Nate.
Luke Mason. Over to Bloom, back to Mason.
I'll tell
Luke
you
Mason.
what, these Warriors did a great job here at the end of this one, but the Tigers did just a better job at maintaining and just keeping them away from that lead.
That's right.
Like, man, what a way to close this one out.
Did just what they needed to.
Yeah, it's not an easy task when you got a team like the Warriors coming at your throat. I mean,
no.
You think just because you've been leading all game, that means it don't mean anything.
First one is up and good for Landon Hicks. Hicks with 3 points tonight, looking for 4. Got that one to go.
Nailed it.
Got both of them.
Oh my goodness.
And that one.
How is it just
Stolen.
Yeah,
Luke
now he's
Mason
probably gonna
picked his
dribble this one
pocket
out,
on
huh?
that one.
Yeah.
And that's going to do it. Your final score, Seneca East 47, Warriors 37. The Tigers move to 11-3 on the season. And the Warriors will fall to 3-7. We'll step aside, take a timeout. We'll come back with our post-game show brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. We'll have our fan of the game brought to you by Clouse Construction. And then we'll have our defensive player of the game brought to you by Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse. That's coming up next right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
More than just a game, this is Heart of Ohio Sports.
At Heart of Ohio Sports, it's obvious. The first thing that comes to mind is sports. But we do a lot more than just cover live sporting events.
Go, go, go!
When we want to watch our highlights from last night's game, there's only one place we go: Heart of Ohio Sports.
We connect fans to the action like no one else can. As a business in today's market, you got to stay ahead of the game. And what better way than to get on board with the fastest growing brand in media today? I mean, you can take it from me, or you can just listen to them.
When recruiters want to see our game film, we tell them they can watch it on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
My stomach is messed up.
The game's almost over. Can't you wait?
No, I gotta go right now.
Wow, really?
Swung on, hit the center, well hit. Back, and this one's gone. A home run for Connor Moyer on an 0-2 pitch. Smokes it to dead center.
Oh, man, are you kidding me?
It happens. Never miss a moment. Heart of Ohio Sports. You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Welcome to your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your trusted community credit union for over 70 years. We're not just a credit union, we're your personal financial counselor. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution tailoring solutions to your needs. Whether it's your first home or planning for the future, we're here to help you find success. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, a legacy built on trust, commitment, and community.
Your legacy.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Stop down to Benchwarmers in Tiffin or call it in for delivery. Fresh cut fries, locally sourced ingredients, and phenomenal service. Give the Tiffin store a call at 567-268-9268 and place your delivery order now. Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery. You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
And welcome back to Warriors Gymnasium here in Sycamore, Ohio. Nate Mullins and Greg the Wizard Kinn on the call here with you as we start the postgame show, brought to you by your Legacy Federal Credit Union. Final score, Seneca East 47, Mohawk 37. I'm smart enough, I got to write that down. When we're at a visiting arena and the visiting team wins, we're going to want to write that down real quick.
So they get ready to bounce real fast.
Yeah. Once again, Tigers with the final score of 47-37 will move to 11-3, and they move to 6-2 in the N10 Conference. The Warriors fall to 3-7, and they are now 1-5 in the N10. It was a back and forth game. Actually, no, it wasn't, Greg. Those Tigers just had this from start to finish. When you talk about the dominance from the first quarter on, Mohawk made a little bit of a comeback towards the end of the first half. They started to claw their way back a little bit. And then the fourth quarter, beginning of the fourth quarter, you saw them claw all the way back to, I think it was a 4-point game or a 3-point game at one point. But then the Tigers just did what they do best.
Yeah,
they settled it down, and they played their game.
It wasn't a back and forth game, but it was definitely I would kind of describe it as almost a yo-yo. Like, you think about the lead that the Tigers had and how, they'd space it out away from the Warriors, and then the Warriors would come back and get close. And then they'd space it out again, then they'd come back and get close. Just back and forth like that. And there at the end, the Warriors were giving it everything they had, but there was just too much time that went by with empty possessions from both sides there, where the score just didn't change very much at all. The defense was just so smothering here at the end of this one, where, you'd been behind the whole game and you just couldn't find the way to get ahead there at the end.
Yeah, and it's hard, but...
So you brought it within 4, you got close. But it's just unable to get it in there at the end.
It is frustrating, as you're starting out this young season. Talk about this Warriors team, Greg. Last year, all seniors. The whole varsity squad was nothing but 10 seniors on that squad. You remember that?
Yeah.
This year, a little different. You got 2 seniors on the squad, and those seniors didn't play a whole lot last year, obviously, because those 10 seniors took up the whole varsity squad last year. So these guys are getting their feet wet, and they're trying to figure each other out. They're trying to figure out where they fit in this system with Paul Dunn's system and how they fit and, what their best strengths are. And I think you're going to see this team start to round into shape a little bit more as the end of the season comes forward, because these Warriors made a deep run in the postseason too. They didn't make it all the way to state championship game, but Greggy, all the way to the regional final, that's pretty damn good.
Well, you take a look here, Nate, at the overall,
regional semi, sorry.
I was going to say the overall records of both these teams, and they're kind of trending in opposite directions. But if you had not looked at that and watched this game, would you have thought that there was much difference between these two teams? It just goes to show you that the Warriors are right there on the cusp, like you said.
Yes.
They just got to polish themselves a little bit more, and they'll be back in the winning ways.
They're on the precipice.
Yeah.
Of becoming a team that is signature Paul Dunn team going into the postseason. But you've got to
see it.
You've got to put those pieces together, and that's so hard to do in a gauntlet schedule like the N10 produces every year. We talk about Colonel Crawford's the cream of the crop in this conference. Obviously, they're running away with this one this year, and I think a lot of teams in this area kind of already knew that was going to be the case this year. They have a lot of firepower coming back, and they are the team to beat in the area. But when you talk about the race for second place, who is it going to be, Greg? Who's that second place team going to be? When you look at all this N10, there's a lot of moving and shaking going on at the top. Or not at the top, but in that second spot, you've got Cary at 3-1 overall. Now Seneca East moves to 6-2 in the N10. Upper Sandusky 4-2 in the N10. So, and those are results from Monday. I understand those records might have changed between then and now, but
not by much.
There's some jockeying being had for that second spot, and I think a lot of these teams, they know that the top spot isn't going to be obtainable, so I think they're gunning for that second spot. They want to see who's that second best team in the N10 this year, and I think you're looking at two of the top qualifiers here.
The pride's always a factor in any kind of athletic sport like this, and you strive to be the best, Nate.
Speaking of striving to be the best.
Uh-oh.
I think we have our player of the game here.
Certainly looks like it. Got the jacket on and everything.
Come on up here, bud. You're not going to be able to sit, but we'll squeeze you in here. There we go, yeah.
Let's see if I can get this up here for us. There's that.
And now, our Benchwarmers player of the game. Folks, I don't think we really need to have a drum roll for this one. I don't think there's really... We should know. If you've been watching this game, you know who the player of the game is. Jaron Deponette. Got a little shiner up there, bub. Yeah? Pull that down. Pull that down so we can hear you. There you go. It's all right. It's your first interview, right?
Yeah.
There you go. So, once again, our player of the game, Jaron Deponette. How'd you get this one? Where'd that come from?
Ran right into Rhett.
He took the brunt end of that, though, man. That was a hard hit. What happened there? You guys just...
I pivoted out, and I smoked him. That hurt.
Yeah, that was...
I'll say you didn't show it. Neither one of you guys showed any pain, and you got right up from that one, but I was like, man, what a collision that this was.
I was hiding it the rest of the game. I wasn't letting see that.
So, all right, man, talk about this one. 11 points in the first quarter. Were you just coming out with a mission? What was the mindset when you came into this one?
I took inspiration from Kobe. I listened to the Michael Myers theme song before I walked in here.
Ooh, all right, all right.
Listened to that on repeat, and I wanted to cook.
I like that, man. That's good. That's a soundbite right there.
Yeah, you get that mindset.
Took that from Kobe. So you got the 11 points in that first quarter, 17 at halftime, and then you kind of cooled off a little bit in that fourth quarter at the beginning of the fourth. Now, you got the big bucket at the end that you really needed to seal this one. Talk about that. When you're in a tight game, where does your mind go when you have to make one of those clutch shots, man?
I just do it.
You just do it? You just got that mindset of a champion, man.
Yeah.
I've been watching you play sports for a long time, man. I watched you as a youth football player for the Chiefs, Tiffin Youth Football. You tore it up as a football player for youth football. Then we got a chance to watch you play a little bit of football this year. I put you in our player spotlight tonight. If you get a chance, go back and watch the broadcast. I thought you'd be a player to keep an eye on for tonight's game, and look, you put up 25 points. So made me look pretty good on this one. I appreciate that. Thank you. But, no, talk about this. As a freshman, how do you How do you sneak your way into a lineup like that? I mean, this is a Seneca East team you got a lot of good players on that team, man. How did you sneak your way into that lineup?
I worked all summer for it.
Yeah, you didn't sneak anywhere, man. You didn't sneak up on anybody. Everybody knew you were coming.
AAU helps a lot with school ball, I will say that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good to hear, man. Keep it up. Once again, our player of the game, Jaron Depinet. You got any shout-outs, man?
Shout out the team. I want to get those points for them throwing those passes down there.
That's right. You had a lot of good passes. Luke Mason set you up with a couple nice ones. The one that was, that full court, you guys got the steal. He set you up with that. That was beautiful. Now, you get a gift card. $25 gift card to Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery. You ever been to Benchwarmers?
I have.
All right, so what's your go-to?
I don't know, man.
You don't know?
A long time.
It's been a while? Well, you're going to have to go back and grab yourself some grub.
All right.
You got any shout-outs, though? Anybody else?
My dad, my mom, them down there.
Yeah, everybody's waiting for you to get on the bus, man.
Got to shout out Duck Parks. He's always a hype man down there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he is the ultimate hype man.
Yeah. Where's the
Come on,
hype
guys.
at?
There we go.
That's the kind of community that you just love to see that, man.
All right, man. I appreciate your time once
thank
again.
you so much.
Thank you. Once again, our player of the game brought to you by Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery, Jaron Depinet. Let me get a picture of you with that belt before you take off. We'll step aside, take a quick timeout. We'll come back with our defensive player of the game and our fan of the game. That's coming up next right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
More than just a game, this is Heart of Ohio Sports.
At Heart of Ohio Sports, it's obvious. The first thing that comes to mind is sports. But we do a lot more than just cover live sporting events.
Go, go, go!
When we want to watch our highlights from last night's game, there's only one place we go. Heart of Ohio Sports.
We connect fans to the action like no one else can. As a business in today's market, you got to stay ahead of the game. And what better way than to get on board with the fastest growing brand in media today? I mean, you can take it from me, or you can just listen to them.
When recruiters want to see our game film, we tell them they can watch it on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
My stomach is messed up.
The game's almost over. Can't you wait?
No, I gotta go right now.
Wow, really?
Swung on, hit the center, well hit. Back, and this one's gone. A home run for Connor Moyer on an 0-2
Needed
pitch.
that.
Smokes it to dead center.
Oh man, are you kidding me?
It happens. Never miss a moment. Heart of Ohio Sports. You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Welcome back to Warriors Gymnasium. Seneca East with the win over the Warriors. 47-37 was the final score. Nate Mullins and Greg Wizard Kinn here with you on the postgame show, brought to you by your Legacy Federal Credit Union. Still got a couple more awards to give out before we wrap things up. All right, let's talk about our, what did we say we were going to do first? The defensive player of the game, brought to you by Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse. And tonight we had someone from the comments pitch in, and I think I'm honestly going to have to agree, because if you watch this game from start to finish, Aiden Perkins is the one that stands out if you're looking at defense. If you're watching the ball, he's not going to stand out, okay? If you just watch that ball move around the floor, he's not going to be the one that stands out, but that's not what this award's for, right? This award is, we're giving the flowers to the guy who deserves them.
That's right.
Right? That's why it's brought to you by Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse.
And that's another reason I like the idea of the fans commenting, because they're the ones that are watching the entire game, watching every moment, invested in it. And yeah, of course, I'm sitting here watching it too, but I'm also pushing buttons on the computer, doing this, that, and the other. So I might miss some good defensive plays that you, the fans, are going to see, and your voices are heard.
That's right. So once again, Aiden Perkins, your defensive player of the game, presented by Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouses. And now we have our fan of the game. This one's presented by Clouse Construction. I saw Lenny Clouse in here earlier. I think I saw Brian in here as well. Our fan of the game tonight, none other than
Mrs. Mullins.
My wife. Isn't she beautiful?
My wife.
And my wife.
Always supporting Nate, watching the game as she's doing her work, getting the paintings on the windows and stuff there. I mean, Chelsea's artwork's all over this town, man. You can almost look everywhere and see something. You go down by the coffee shop on the corner, the box. You go in the alleyway down there by across from Big Mike's. There's this nice big mural that she's done. Her hand's been on everything.
And she is my biggest supporter, and I can't thank her enough for everything she does for me and my family. So once again, our fan of the game, brought to you by Clouse Construction, is Chelsea Mullins. And once again, I think that's pretty much going to wrap it up for us here. I don't have anything else to add here, Greg. This was a great game for the Tigers from start to finish. They really dominated this one. Tigers moving on. They moved to 11-3. And second half of the schedule rolling in, Greg. As talk about it, they're already more than halfway finished with their season now.
That's what I was going to say. Second half of the schedule for us and second half of the schedule for them, too. These teams, they're really finding themselves at this point in the season. They got to see how they're going to finish out here.
It's going to be interesting to see these two teams as they round into tournament shape. But until then, folks, we'll be back at it next Tuesday as we have Tiffin Columbian versus Bowling Green Girls right here on Heart of Ohio Sports.
The Tornadies.
Then on Thursday, the Tornadies, yes. And then on Thursday, we'll be live from Chieftain's Gymnasium for Hopewell Loudon versus Calvert boys basketball, live right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. But until then, folks, have a great night. Make sure you thank all of our sponsors. If you're out there and you're doing your financial decisions, make sure you keep them in mind. We'll give those sponsors a shout out one more time before we wrap this one up.
Just real quick before that, I want to say Donnie's on here now commenting. You're late, Donnie. We wished you a happy birthday about 4 quarters ago, man.
Yeah. Sheesh.
But yeah, let's go ahead and get to the sponsors one more time before we get out of here, Nate.
Once again, we'd like to thank Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Hope in Fostoria, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, UIS Insurance and Investments, Vicek Orthodontics, Mullins Entertainment, Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery, First National Bank of Sycamore, Clouse Construction, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouses, the Ohio Army National Guard, and Feasel's Frame and Collision. All proud sponsors bringing you high school football, high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. I got halfway through the season before I made that mistake. Once again, for Greg Kinn and Cooper Snyder, I'm Nate Mullins, signing off from Warriors Gymnasium. Have a great night, everybody.